Kia ora, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the match of the day. And of course, welcome to Friday the 8th of March 2019. And welcome to the 5th game of the Round 1 tournament of the Cook Islands Rugby League Association. And this big match is between the visitors, the Aitutaki Sharks, and of course, the host, the Ngatangiia Matavera Seagulls, who are also the leaders at the top of the table in this competition. And it's a beautiful day here in Ngatangiia. Welcome to Nukapure Park, and this is your host, President Bush, and on the cameras we've got Dion Spielberg, and we hope that you will enjoy the coverage of today's game. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's the kickoff, and our referee for today is Mr. Robinson himself. And now we've got the Ngatangiia Matavera Seagulls with the first hit up here, and he's taken down by David Polo. Now from the base of the ruck here, going up for their second, still in the 20. And Ngatangiia Matavera still have the ball with good defense by Franco there. Franco Smith, another massive hit up here by one of the imports from PNG, and the Sharks are not letting them gain a yard or more. Now they've got their block-busting, heavy, big forwards there, number 8, and I do apologize, I could be running out of names at the moment, not too sure who these Ngatangiia Matavera players are, but now they've skipped the third tackle. After the third tackle, it's a whopping kick right to the end there, recovered by the speedster himself, Huey. And great take there, and he's taken down in the 30. Very good catch there by Huey, and he is chased down by one of the speedsters of the Ngatangiia Matavera Seagulls. Now it's Sharky from the base of the scrum. He tries to run lateral. Now he's only met then put down by 3, and one of the most humongous props in the competition of the Ngatangiia Matavera Seagulls. Now we've got Kete taking up a big hit there, only to be put down closer to the 40. Now it's Aparama to Big D, the skipper for the Sharks for the day. A massive hit up here by Big D. And he's put down right on the 50 there. And now the Sharks have sniffed their first penalty, awarded to them. And Puruata with the clearance. And we'd like to thank Te Ariki Farmers with the video replay in our matches today. There you see the Daniel was stopped down. He was about to play the ball, and well, resisted by the Ngatangiia Matavera Seagulls. And big massive hit up here by Big Ma'u. Oh, pardon me, that was Ketia. Now it's to Mr. Crombie. James Crombie pushing his way through the defense here. They actually made it to the 10. Now it's back to Aparama. Puruata, Big D, smashing his way almost to the uprights there. And he's held up by 5 defenders. Oh, there's a drop of the ball there. And the referee, what does the referee say? And the Sharks are appealing. Oh, the referee's called a lost ball here. And I'm sure that was a very, very impressive start to Big D, the skipper. Massive, massive start here. Great leg drive there, powerful boy, and only to be oh wow, stripped off the position of the ball there. Well, the Sharks have been appealing against that, and it did look like a strip there, but unfortunately referee Robinson favoured the lost ball and have given the position to the Ngatangiia Matavera. Now it's one of their Bob Marley fan imports down. Now it's back to the inside centre. Well, only to be put down by Alfie here, having a little scuffle in on the far side there. Referees penalised Alfie. Yep, I think Alfie was looking for a Mike Tyson Yeah, there goes our old Alfie with the video replay. And then again, thank you to Ngatangiia Farmers for sponsoring our replay for this match. And now it's back to possession of play for the Sea Eagles, right in the middle of the field. Sai, now it's back to Sai. He manages to gain about 5 meters. Still hard to put down. Took 3 of the Sharks defenders to put him down. And now the Sea Eagles are still breaking loose. They've managed to make the 30, put down by Big D and Crombie. They're going right. Back to number 12. Some really good defense here by Leo Roa. Right down to the ankles. And he's stopped them really well. Now from the base of the scrum, this very nippy, stocky PNG Sea Eagle is having a field day at the moment, and very good start off the mark. Now they're going to the left, and he's lost the ball. Now in possession of the Sharks with Huey from fullback. He was there just in the nick of time to catch the lost ball. Now it's David from the base of the ruck. He's put down by one single tackle. Still in the 20. Now we've got Sharky here. Now what can Sharky do from there? He's put down by 3 defenders. Welcome back to the game, Sharky, after this is pretty much Sharky's first game of the season, and it's good to see one of our best centres in Aitutaki Rugby League and Aitutaki Rugby back to the fold and back to the Sharks for 2019 after an early injury during a pre-season game. And then we have right on the 40 there, that's Kete put down. He's been tackled by 2 defenders from Ngatangiia. Puruata to Big D. Big D is overworking himself. He's really, he's up the tempo at the moment, and he's taking every single ball in every facet of play. And that was a good clearance here by Leo, and manages to take it down right down to the Sea Eagles 10. Now it's back to Stormell. Stormell is put down by Brendan. Well done there, Brendan, with the support of Leo in the 20. And they're going right. They're hitting the centres. Ngatangiia doing really well hitting the centres. And the defense of the Sharks, oh my gosh, they are awesome today. And they're doing really, really well in defense. A lot better than the previous games that they've been playing. And now the referee has called a penalty here. I'm not too sure what the penalty is for. Let's look at the replay, and it could be a high shot here, and probably a 2-on-1 strip here. Okay, and now possession back to the Eagles. They've gone for a clearance on the 40. They're right on the 40 right now. They're going into the midfield and hitting up with their big forwards and another of their PNG players here. And the manager break the 30 now, right on the 30. Aparama storming up really quickly. Very effective tackle here by Aparama. He's actually put the standoff off guard, and he's given a hospital pass only for the big storming forward number 8 lose the ball forward. There we go. And there goes the fumble there. Thanks to the Ngatangiia Farmers replay there. Possession back to the Sharks at the scrum, about 30 away from their goalposts. Now from the base of the scrum, out wide to Leo. Leo skips it to, and now it's probably number 2, Sharky here. Sharky to the base of the scrum. Leo again, now back to David Polo. David tries to outrun the centre, his opposite, and he's put down there on the 30. Stormell at the base of the tackle there. Very good tackling and defense here by the Sea Eagles. Sharks appealing for a penalty. No, a penalty has not been given. Here we go again. And Huey with the ball, spins it out wide. Franco fends off the first tackle. Now it's outside to the wing. Messine skips his way back into the middle, loses the ball. And possession back to the Sea Eagles. That was just the first tackle there. And unfortunately for Mess, losing the ball forward. Now it's back to their heavyweight forward, put down by Messine and Franco. Now they're going into the middle of the field, attacking from the midfield. But either way, the Sharks are doing really, really well with the defense. No points on the scoreboard yet. And, well, everybody's just standing now. Seagulls opting to go back into the midfield. Good defense here by Crombie. Now it's back to their standoff. A very nippy fella here. He's aimed for the... a very good ball out to the winger there. And scores the first points on the table for the Sea Eagles this afternoon. And you can see some of the Aitutaki supporters out there, like with the likes of Srubi Ruperima, kia ora, brother, and all the Aitutaki supporters out there in Ngatangiia. You can see them all cramping into one corner there. Kia ora to all our Aitutaki supporters in Rarotonga. And thank you for coming down to cheer on the boys and to support everywhere you can. Thank you, Atupaka. There we have in the replay. A try has been scored by the Ngatangiia Matavera Sea Eagles. Conversion to be attempted. And, whoa, that was a great kick here. Conversion is successful. It's now 10 minutes into the first half and the Sea Eagles are leading 6-0. Now, and for your information, the Sea Eagles were runners-up in the competition 2018. And actually, that was an awesome performance by the Sea Eagles in the finals against the Panthers. It could have gone either way. And it was good to see the brothers, the Ngatangiia brothers, conduct their magical ways into getting the Ngatangiia Sea Eagles to the grand finals last year after beating Avachu and the Bulldogs on their way to the grand finals. Now it's back to the middle of the field. And Ngatangiia Matavera are increasing the tempo there. Referee, what does the referee have to say to that? Now, I think it was a one-on-one strip, but the referee has called for penalty. Let's see in the replay. From dummy half. Bang. Oh, no. That was a good strip here by the Sharks. It is a one-on-one replay strip, and that is legal. Otherwise, if the referee has called for something else, I wouldn't agree to that, because the replay really shows everything that's happened in that play there. So mistake number one there. Good defense here by Franco, who ripped that ball out of the attacker, and he has every right to do that with a one-on-one tackle. Good on you, Franco. And now it's back to Ngatangiia on the far side of the field, into the 20. There goes one of their small forwards here, number 10. One of the props here, and he's been put down by Alfie and his partner in crime, Ma'u George. And they're right into the 20. Now it's back to Sailosi Nangi, import from Fijian import from the Bulldogs, and it's from the base of the rock. And well, this fella is nippy, stocky, and very fast. The PNG import for the Sea Eagles. This guy is a machine. He is a machine, scoring the Sea Eagles' second try. And, well, he's pretty stocky and strong as well. It's hard to stop these kind of people when it's close to the try line in situations like this. So, well done, my friend. And unfortunately, I don't know who your name is. But congratulations scoring that individual try all the way from the base of the ruck there. Caught the Sharks sleeping a little bit. And right through to Puruata, just standing there, and smashes over him to score the try. And we see some Aitutaki supporters there, right in that corner there. Kia ora to all our Aitutaki friends there. And conversion is unsuccessful. It's now 10-0 to the Sea Eagles in the 14th minute. Now that was a great kickoff there, making the 10. And now Big Ma'u takes down the attacker there with the ball right on the 20. And from the base of the rock there we have Stormau. And Stormau there is hammered by Ma'u, Big Ma'u. And Mo is doing a lot at the in the forwards. Today Mo is playing on the forwards. And, well, it's a good position where he should be. And, you know, it's hard running through a brick wall like that. So, well done, Mo. Now it's back to play for the Eagles on their 40. Sailosi trying to break the... Oh, man, it's a few missed tackles here by the Sharks. And Say has gained about 40 meters there, almost making the try line. Pardon me, not the try line, but the 20. Now it's back out wide here. And... oh, it's a try here by Ngatangiia Matavera Seagulls to their inside centre. And he fended off Leo Roa, only to be pushed out of the way to score an easy try there. Now they've been able to score 3 tries in the past 5 minutes here. So Ngatangiia Matavera are on the roll. It's 14-0 to the Seagulls. Here we go then. Simple play here by Ngatangiia Matavera. Draw and pass, running for the gaps, managed to defend, scores out wide, and we await the conversion. Now it did take the Sea Eagles a while, 10 minutes to score the first try, but you know, this is a really good performance here by the Sharks. I'm impressed. I am impressed that they are doing really well. Otherwise, in previous games, pretty much the second, third minute, the opposition would score. Okay, now it's back to the restart. Leo with another deep kick here. This time to the Sea Eagles number 10 forward, and he's done really well there. Back to the Sea Eagles playmaker here, number 6, wearing the orange headgear. These guys are machines all the way from PNG. And this is one of their Fijian residential players. And unfortunately, he's lost the ball. Banged their head there. Now, the Sea Eagles field is very, very hard. It's solid as. And for this brother here to bang his head like that, you know, it's concussion. Yeah, see there, some missed tackles. There, yeah. He's just hit his head really, really hard on that hard surface. And HIA, he's got to have an HIA, but I'm not too sure whether we have it here in the Cook Islands. HIA, we need that for the protection of our players. And now the referee has called a restart to the game. We're into the 19th minute of the game. And possession to the Sharks in the scrum. Yep, and the injured player there was Uso. He's been in Ngatangiia for so many years. Now it's Franco from the base of the scrum, taken down by Sai. Now it's into the Ngatangiia 40. We've got Sharky here. He breaks away from 2-0. And it's a one-on-one tackle. The referee has continued the play despite an appeal from Ngatangiia for Sharky losing the ball forward, but the referee did not take any notice of that, carried it on. Now the Sharks are back with the possession. Carried on by James Crombie. He passes it, offloads to Huey. And it's a continuing play with Big D. Big D with the ball, smashing his way into the 20. And he's put down by 2 strong defenders. Good run here by Big D. Big Mo from the dummy half. Leo passes a wild pass out wide there. And unfortunate here for Leo Roa. Passing out wide there, skipping the wingers. I think there were 3 other wingers outside waiting to go for a sunbathe this beautiful afternoon. And now it's back to the Seagulls' position on their 10. Whoa! A massive smashing tackle here. Good on you, boy, Leo Roa. Putting up a massive tackle here on one of the Sea Eagles players right from the wing. And some great defense here also from Franco and David Polo. and keeping the Seagulls in their 20. It's a very good defense by the Sharks. Leo. Now it's back to Aparama. And the referee. I think the referee he is penalizing the Sharks and not standing parallel. There was no marker. Aparama was the marker. And, well, the Sharks have a case here. And, nobody appealed for that because Aparama was a legitimate marker. He had every right to tackle him. He was parallel to the play. And, it goes the referee's way. Now they've kicked the ball and back in position here are the Seagulls just beyond their 50. The midway line into the Sharks half. Referee has called a stoppage here. And we can see Big Tidimon on the other side. Oh, smashing tackle here by Big D. Awesome tackle, Big D. And right on the big man himself, Sai. That's it. Oh, some smashing tackles here by the Sharks. Big Mo here doing his part. Now it's with the help of Crombie into the 40. Now it's back to the Ngatangiia Matavera. They still have possession. It's pretty much the third tackle here. Now to their very nippy and really fast standoff. They're going out wide. And he's gone out wide. Stormau tries to storm his way through. And some good defense here by Shark Henry. Putting him down in the 10. Now they're trying to go out wide. It's probably the third, the fourth, or the fifth and final. They're going. He goes for the grubber. Oh, very good kick here. Oh. And, oh, well, unfortunate here. That bounce of the rugby ball. It's, it can be tricky at times. And it just lived up to his name there in the game today. So it stopped, put a couple of players off. And, unfortunate for the Sharks, it has kept them in the in-goal area. Drop out by King David. David manages a big kick here beyond the 40. And back to Uso. Uso. And he's smashed here by Crombie. Puts him down in the middle of the field, in the 30. And he's trying to smash his way. Oh. He's put this guy here back into the Sharks 10, away from the try line. Back to Uso. Uso does a wrap around. Now it's back to their very... And the lost ball here by Ngatangiia. It's back to Leo. Leo with the ball. He spins it out wide to David. David's got the ball on the 20. In the 30. Brushes off Uso. Well done, David. And settles for the tackle midway in the field on the 30. On the 40, rather. Now it's back to Sharky. Sharky runs from the base of the ruck there. And he's put heavily down by Sailosi. Huey with the ball. Now with Brendan. Brendan's put down before the 50. And he's trying to milk the penalty. And it's worked. Well done here, Brendan. Yeah. You know, these kind of clever players, they are really good at this. So milking a very good penalty there. Good on you, Brendan. And a massive clearance here by Leo. Oh no, I think it's loss of possession here. And it's just a giveaway here for the Sharks. A silly mistake. The ball did not go out. It floated right towards the dead ball goal line. Now it's a tap at the 20. Oh, what a big giveaway here for the Sharks. And this is something that really needs to be targeted into these kickers. Make sure you kick that ball right out. Now, in nowadays, we would swear at you. I don't know how the boys would have reacted to that one. So next time, you got to get that ball out. Now it's back. The possession's back to the Sharks now. Now it's a seesaw. Seesaw in the game here. In the replay, we've got Ngatangiia Well, it comes off the foot of Stormau, taken up by Alfie. Alfie continues, loses the ball backwards. Oh, that was a 2-on-1 strip. Yes, there was a penalty there. Well done there, penalty. 2-on-1 strip here. And it's possession to the Sharks again. Into the 30. Now it's got the block-busting Ngarima. Ngarima with the ball, and he's taking it up into the 20. Aperama appealing for a penalty. Aperama from the base of the ruck. Leo to Big D. I tell you what, Big D is having a hammering game today. He's leading from the front as the skipper. Here we go again. Another mistake. It could have gone back to the Ngatangiia Matavera. Now it's back to Big Mo. Awesome run here by Mo. They could have lost that ball at the ruck there. Aperama looked elsewhere, and unfortunately, it's a penalty to the Sharks. Penalty for the Sharks, and Leo attempts a quick tap here. The Sea Eagles were caught napping, yapping, relaxing, and Leo scores a try there on the 28th minute of this game. And the Sharks have scored their first try there through Leo from a penalty. I think it was a high shot from one of their players, Sea Eagles, and giving the Sharks a penalty there. And Leo scores, taps the ball and scores from there. And referee Robinson, despite the appeal from the Sea Eagles, Leo scores a try, and you can see the crowd out there raising their hands as Leo scores the try. Well done, Leo. He's attempting for a conversion. Very good kick here. Conversion successful by Leo, and the score is now 6 points to 14 to the Sea Eagles. 22 minutes. Pardon me, it's now the 30th minute. And restart of play, first time here for the Sea Eagles. Points on the board for the Sharks right now. And it's back to Philip here. Philip Tayo skips away from some of the defense there. Put down just outside the 10. Now it's back to Aperama. Big Ngarima. And the Sharks have had some substitutes there. And now it's back to Alfie. Alfie is only met by 3 hard defenders of the Sea Eagles. And as you see the Sea Eagles outline here, they're pretty much a tightly knitted team here. Very, very close. Now it's good to see the Sea Eagles running around the island last week and having a rubbish, an intercepted try here to the Sea Eagles through Mr. Witchman himself. With the wild pass here out wide, only to be intercepted by Mr. Witchman. Scores a try out there, an easy try, and there we go with the replay. Skip pass here by Leo, only to be intercepted by Mr. Witchman. Ngatangiia scores another try, and the conversion is successful, bumping their scores now on the 32nd minute to 20 points to 6 to the Sea Eagles. Had it not been that wild pass, it should have been a very tight fight towards the end of the first half. Now it's back to one of their block-busting runners there in the forwards. Massive run here by one of their big forwards. Massive run here from the base of the scrum. Stormau, and he's been pushed back by Aperama and Big Mo. Yeah, that was a massive defense here by Mo and Aperama. And another one here by the duo here. Well done, Mo and Aperama. 2 sets of tackle, one after the other. And a clearance here by the young Toa boy here. Now it's back to Huey at fullback. Huey in the 10. He steps away, tries to step away from number 6 of the Ngatangiia Sea Eagles. Their halfback will stand off. Yeah. Now it's back to... Oh, Sharky drops the ball back. However, the referee calls for a... whoa. That's a lost ball here. Yep, and the referee has called a lost ball to the Sharks here. The Shark himself losing the ball backwards. Some referees would call that play on after losing it backwards. Unfortunately, with Mr. Robinson, you cannot afford to lose the ball in any way. Possession has been lost by the Sharks. Now it's to the Seagulls. Seagulls. And he's lost the ball here. David with the ball. Jumps away from the defender. First defender. He's still being held here. Still on his feet. They're pushing him out. And, you can see our dear friend Ali there appealing to the referee. Come on, ref, what's going on? Call the held ball. Yeah, we read your mind there, brother. And now it's back to the Sharkies here with the second hit up here by Brendan Smith. Brendan plays it there on the 20. Now it's back to Philip Tayo. He's only pulled back here by Uso. Back to square number 1. Aparama from the dummy half. Out wide there. Ma'u loses the ball. Oh, unfortunate here for Big Mo. Took his eye off the ball a little bit and lost possession here. Some very, very important play here. And simple mistakes here by the Sharks. Sometimes it's NOB, no oxygen in the brain. When you starve your brain of oxygen, sometimes things like that happen. So possession back to the Ngatangiia Seagulls. They're opting to go out wide there. To number 4. Oh, ho, ho, a massive tackle here by Sharky Henry. Now it's back to David Polo. Sharks in possession of the ball. And they're trying to keep him inside here. Just beyond the 20. David playing the ball. Massive tackle here by Shark. Well done, Sharky. Now it's back to Philip. And Aparama appealing for a penalty there. And he's successful. And Mr. Robinson awards the Sharks a penalty. Mo'o with the kick. The clearance, penalty clearance. Manages to reach the 50. And what do the Sharks have up their sleeves right now? They're 20 points to 6 down. In the 37th minute, we're looking towards, we're about 3 minutes away from halftime. Big Mo there, put down just beyond the 40. And Mo to start play again. Now he's taking the first. Now it's back to Ngadima. Skips away, runs. Oh, a massive offload here by Ngadima. Well done, Huey. Running past Ngadima. Ngadima managed to offload the ball. Now it's back to Leo. Now Big D gives it to Big D, manages to push away a few defenders, and referee has called a penalty for the Sharks here. Yep, stopping the player down. Now it's back to Leo. You must get their ball out. Okay, Sharks are on the attack. In the 10, on the 10. Aparama taps it. Now it's back to number 3, Brendan Smith. Brendan looks for the try. Just a few meters away. Aparama. Now it's back to Leo. A standing start here for Alfie. Wasn't expecting the ball. And what do they have? They're going to go out wide. Will they go out wide? Alfie's appealing. They're running off the mark before he's played the ball. Now it's a Ngadima. Ngadima pushes his way through. Oh! And unfortunately a late. Sailosi Nangi still had a little bit of finger on him. Oh, that was a very low pass, awkward pass here by Ngadima. And unfortunately, not Ngadima from the dummy half. Come on, guys, this is a big guy. Get the ball up to the... Yeah, up to the torso. Ngadima there, unfortunately, could have scored that try, only to be stopped here. That was a very low pass here by Puruata. Next time, guys, get the ball up to the torso. And unfortunately here for Crombie, could have gone under the post there. Unfortunate there, brother. Now it's possession back to the Seagulls. And through their playmaker. And wow, they're storming up through the middle of the field. And some really good defense here by the Sharks. Crombie puts him down. Now it's back to Uso. Uso is driven back there. Massive tackle here by massive tackle. And well, they've forced an error. The Ngatangiia, the forward, drops the ball. He loses the ball after a massive defending tackle here by the Sharks. Let's see the replay here. It's Uso again. Now he was injured earlier in the match, and he could be. Now that's pretty dangerous at the moment. I think after that first injury, he should have been sent out for an HIA. And now he's got the same injury again. It's going to come back and haunt him throughout this game. Otherwise, the only best option would be is to have Uso go for an HIA. And this is very important for Cook Islands Rugby League as well. They need to have this. Otherwise, it's going to kill these players. It's important that this is done in Cook Islands Rugby League. Not only that, and all the other sports as well. See, he looks dazed at the moment. And a pull coming from the Sharks as well, and his brothers of the Sea Eagles. But a massive tackle here by Crombie and his colleagues. There we go in the replay again. Uso with the ball. He's tackled here by Aperama, Crombie, and another of the forwards. Well done there, forwards. Possession back for the Sharks. On the 20. Waiting for the referee's call. The substitute has come in. Now they've started the play. Back to Leo. There we have the hooter for halftime. Leo kicks away possession. He heard the halftime signal there, and he's kicked it, giving away possession. Now it's halftime. 20-6 to the Sea Eagles. And welcome back to the second half of today's match between the host Sea Eagles and the Aitutaki Sharks. It's 20 points to 6 and a great kickoff. Now it's back to big running Crombie here. Massive run here. Hard to put down, only to be ankle tapped and falling at the 30. Brendan Smith from the base of the ruck here. Some really good play here by the Sharks, even though it's just the first 2-3 tackles. Now it's back to Alfie. Alfie tries to make his way to the 40. Big D looking for the... he passes it back. Oh! And that was a high tackle here. Unfortunate. This is a pretty tall guy here. And Big D opts for the offload. Unfortunate here. Now it's a big thank you to the Reno's Rentals, Reno's Bungalows, and the Reno's business out there in Ngatangiia. And this, we have them for our sponsors for our replay. Oh, there we go. Loss of possession here. Unfortunate. Now it's a second mistake for the Sharks, not making the clearance and only giving away the possession to the Sea Eagles. The Sea Eagles going over the 40, put down by Big D and Alfie. Now to their playmakers, they're going out wide. Oh, some awesome defense here by Crombie, chopping him in half there, right at the abdomen. Bang. Out wide. Now it's back to Sailosi. Sai needs to be put down. Oh, good tackle here. 3-man tackle on Sai. That's the 5th and final. And they still go for the sideline. They're going for the tram lines. Number 1, the fullback. Oh, he draws in the defense. And they score out wide through Stormau. Very good try here. Very good try by Stormell. And their number one actually drew the defense on, drew in Shark, and had no player outside marking the winger. Oh, well, the referee has not allowed the try here, and I think it could be a forward pass. It's the only fault that I can see out there. That could have been the forward pass there. That could have been the forward pass. So, try is disallowed, and the replay there. Now it's Shark. The Sharks with Big D. Big D drives his way towards the 30, the 20. He manages to make the 20. Some big yardages here by Big D. Big D. Now it's a Sharky from the 20. Runs inwards. And runs into big traffic here with Sai. Now it's Big Crombie. Crombie running up the guts here. Awesome run. Offloads the ball out to Ngatangiia. Now it's back to Leo. Leo drawing up the defense. Now it's Nassim. Nassim. He's still going. Awesome run here. Good running here by Tere. Pardon me, that was young Tere there. And some really good running here by Tere. Unfortunately, he was stepped out of line. Managed to offload the ball. Now let's see the replay here. Crombie. He offloads right there. Aparama gives it out to the big forwards. Ngatangiia. Leo runs up. Draws the defense. Tere outruns the forwards out there. He actually outruns their winger as well. And at what time does he step outside? At that moment there, he loses the ball. Sorry, he steps out of play. Offloads after that. And they lose possession. Now it's the Seagulls. Blockbusting run here by one of the PNG imports. Now it's back to my man, the stocky playmaker here for the Seagulls. And some good tackle here by the Sharks. Impressive tackling by the Sharks in this match here compared to the first 3 games. Well, it was a bit scrappy. Now they're going for everything. Now this guy is fast. He is super fast. And the playmaker turns to hero. Very good breakthrough here. He scores a try. Oh no. A massive run here by their standoff or halfback. He's done really well. Finds the big gap and he gaps it. Pins his ears back. And tell you what, he runs like a bullet. Scores a try here for Ngatangiia. And well, all heads are down for the Sharks. I don't know where that came through, but hopefully we can get that on replay. Now it brings the Ngatangiia Matavera scores 2. Well, not too sure yet. We're still awaiting for the referee signal. And here we go. What does the referee have to say? There's a long conversation there between referee Robinson and Papa Moore. And the referee has disallowed the try. And wow, that was a massive run here by the standoff. And well, what could this be? Okay, it was a loss of possession in the tackle there. And here we go. Now what can we see from here? I think the referee has called a forward pass. It could be a forward pass. After the tackler had been tackled, he was pushed back, and it looks like the passed it to the playmaker who was in a forward position. And the Sea Eagles appealing for this. David from the base of the scrum. He runs wide, comes back in. He's pushed off 1, 2, 3. Sort of losing his pants there, and finally put down. There we go. Here we go. Now it's back to Philip. Philip midway through the field in the 30. And then we've got Aparama back to block-busting runner. Ngatangiia still going. He's put down on the 20. Ngatangiia, now it's back to Aparama. Huey at the standoff. Huey, Franco. Now Franco's... And they're appealing. What does the referee have to say? And unfortunate here in our video replay, Reno's video replay, Huey. And Franco loses the ball from that moment. Now, this is a 2-on-1 tackle. Now, this is a good appeal for the Sharks. He was tackled by two people. One person had his hands on the ball and stripped it. Well, unfortunate here. Well, it's back to the Ngatangiia Matavera Seagulls. Oh, a smashing tackle here by young Tere. Well done, Tere. That was an awesome tackle here. And it was Ngatangiia's possession of the ball, trying to run through the midway through the field, but only to be smashed here by Tere right from the side. Now we've got Shaki still going. He's in the 10. And some strong stuff here from Shaki. Slowly playing the ball. Now they're trying to go out wide. Philip. Do they have a game plan right here? The Sharks. Here we go. He's held down. And they're going out wide. Aparama out wide. And they've got number 11 here. This could be Crombie. No, it's Franco. It's out wide. Ngatangiia thinks he tries to go out wide. He loses the ball in the tackle here. And it's a penalty. I think the referee's gone for a shoulder barge. Now Big Mo driving his way forward. Just cut short of the try line there. It's from a penalty. They're going for the second. They don't need to rush right now. It's still the second. David with the ball. And now it's a try up wide to the Sharks here. And the linesman has his flag up. We can see those Aitutaki supporters out there with their green bottles. And wow. It's good to see a lot of our Aitutaki supporters here supporting all the Sharks every time they're in Rarotonga. And we have Madam Secretary of the Education here, our sister Danielle. And now what does the linesman have to... Probably talking about where they're going afterwards. Referee calls for time on. It's a shoulder barge from one of their players there. And the referee awards the try to the Sharks, scored by Philip Tayo. Well done. Congratulations, Philip, scoring the Sharks' second try. And bringing the score up. Now the video replay, Huey. Oh, that was a shoulder barge here by Sai. Dangerous shoulder barge here to the head of Huey, but Huey manages to let the ball go. David unselfishly gives the ball to Philip. Philip scores out wide, and well, a good try here by the Sharks. Leo Roar awaiting the conversion. And he sweeps it out wide, and the score is now 20-10 to the Sea Eagles. Now you can hear a little bit of the wind here. The wind's a bit picking up here in Ngatangiia. And right now, because this is a penalty, and any penalty that is created prior to scoring the try, if the conversion is unsuccessful, he is also permitted to go for another conversion under the try. That is rule number. A chance for Leo to bump up the scores for the Sharks. Now this is a penalty that initiated from that the try there. Prior to the try, shoulder barge, report from the linesman, and conversion is successful. So it is 20 points to 12. And back to the restart of the game. Ngatangiia kicks it deep down the field. Ngatangiia, he's looking for a way out of the 20, and he's put down on the 20. Some strong running here by Ngatangiia. Now it's back to Aparama. Mo driving forward, 10 meters now. Oh, he's lost the ball. He's lost the ball. Now it's back to Ngatangiia with possession of the ball. And well, my friend here points to Aparama. And now big Mo again. Mo's today, and Mo doing really well for the Sharks this year, especially with Mo. Number 13 smashing run here by the lock forward at the base of the scrum. Really blockbusting running. Now it's back to my man. Here he goes for a very awesome pass out wide to their fast speedster in the wing, and he scores out wide. Ooh, a very good try here by one of their Sea Eagles imports. Very good try. Now this the dummy half, he sees that the Sharks winger has come up early. He's run away from his position, tries to go up for the quick defense. Unfortunately, he's caught off guard, and our friend from the dummy half skips a pass all the way out to the winger, and there he goes. Voila, scores out wide. Conversion, hits the post, and the scores are now 24-12 to the Sea Eagles, and it's the 52nd minute of the second half. And now a very, very deep kickoff here by Leo. Now it's back to one of the imports here. He's been hit up by Big Ma'u, straight onto Big Ma'u on the 20. Now back to my friend the dummy half. And block-busting run here by one of the big forwards. Crombie puts him down. Now they're trying to play second phase play, or second attack play here. Good defense by Philip, putting him down before the 40. And it's back to, now it's to Sai. And Sai, the ball's being wrapped by Puruata. Good on you, Puruata. That's the main thing, stop the ball from flying away. Midway of the field, now it's back. Oh, and he runs. He knows that. And he runs around his own player, behind his own player. And he knew he did a big mistake there, and stopping play immediately. Now you see that a lot of the NRL, and penalty here for the Sharks after that incident earlier, and the attacker running behind their decoy runners. Now it's back to Brendan. Brendan hits it up, he tries to make the 20, just short of the 20. Aparama, it gives it to strong running James Crombie, and he's made it to the 20. Oh, now I know who this big forward is for the referee. That is a very dangerous tackle, and that has gone past the horizontal line. Now let's just look at this. There is a try there scored by Tere. Well done here by Ma'u. Ma'u manages to take in over about 3 to 4 players. Offloads to Tere. Is it a try? No, he's held up here. Back to play on the 10. Now back to that very dangerous tackle. That should have been on report there, but I don't see the referee indicating any kind of report of that incident, the tackling incident. Now that is a very dangerous tackle. It's a spear tackle. Now where is that tackle? unfortunately, I don't think we have that spear tackle on replay, but unfortunate there. Position of play comes back to the Sharks after a fumble in the midfield by the Ngatangiia Matavera Seagulls. So, wow, back to the incident there. Now, this is definitely something that we need to be careful about when players are being tackled in a spear tackle and legs raised above the horizontal line. It's very dangerous. And he's being stripped off the ball here. And a big running forward there. Hands off to Stormau. And Stormau races down to the uprights here to score. And referee Robinson continues play. And I think the linesman is raising his flag out wide. All the players have stopped suddenly because of the linesman. The referee is indicating the linesman to come up and report. The question is it the linesman's duty to run to the referee, or is it the referee's job to run to the... Now, this is a penalty here. The number 8 forward here, he's taken off from the scrum way before David takes the ball away from the scrum. So this is a clear infringement of the scrum. He's taken off already from the scrum, and David has not had his hand on the ball yet. Now that replay clarifies that play there. I think that's what they're talking about right now. That is a direct infringement to the game. Now the referee is sticking to his word. He's calling that a try. He's going to give a try. It is a clear one-on-one strip. That's good. But the question is, was he intact with the scrum before the linesman or before David grabbed the ball? Had his hands on the ball? That's the question. But in the replay says he was out of the scrum already. Well, this is something for the Sharks to appeal on from that, but you know, it doesn't give them the win. There's no harm in appealing for that. Okay, now it's back to the restart of the play, and the Sharks have opted for a... Oh no, what a big mistake here. Oh, unfortunately here, my buddy gets tackled by the grass out there. I think he's either pulled a hammy or something. Otherwise, it could be an injury here. Hammies cause those kind of silly things on the field. And he's tackled himself here. Just lucky here. And the Sharks just stood there after not... they should have got the hands of the ball. Look at that. You can see the hammy playing their part there in the slow-mo. And unfortunately, my brother here is tackled by the grass. Thanks to the help of the hammy here. Unfortunately here for the bro. And it would have been an easy try here for the Sea Eagles. And a mistake here by the Sharks. Now, don't forget, you got to play to the whistle. And that ball did not reach the 10. And everybody just stood there like a statue. And you need to catch that ball, okay? So that's a learning curve for the Sharks for next week. Now it's back to Say there on the 10. Put down by Kete. And they're going out wide to the midfield. Right out wide now. They're skipping. And unfortunately here, number 3 for the Sea Eagles loses the ball forward. And just as they were going out wide to score, unfortunately he loses the ball there. There we go. And then we have the Reno's Rentals replay. And they are calling for a substitute for the injured hammy player here, our brother from PNG. And well, the referee is still carrying on with the play. Sharks for the base of the scrum. David Polo. He's being pushed out. Oh, trying to be pushed out there. And only to be supported by Messine. Messine from the ruck. Passes out wide. Now to Brendan Smith. Trying to take the load off the forwards. Messine from dummy half. Now it's back to Big Mo. Pushes off Robert Tuati. That's the boy there, Robert Tuati. A big forward who's trying to score right under the post there. Crombie. He's been grass cut there by one of the defenders. He goes right down to the ankle. Now it's back to get there. Makes it to the 30. Aparama going into the middle of the field. And it's back to Leo. And a good catch here from the Ngatangiia fullback. Catches the ball and it looks like he's slowing the play down. Now back to their playmaker in the headgear. And he's trying to shrug off Mo. Only to be thrown to the ground there by Alfie and Brendan. Now into the 40. And the inside centre tries to break through Crombie's tackle. Crombie chops him down at the torso. And now it's back to Say. Say looking for options. And Kete tries to pull him down. And this guy he's powerful, hard to put down. And they still got to play to the referee. Kete wraps his arms around the ball and Say as well. On the mid. On the 50, they're going for a chip there, quick chip. And a good catch here, regathered play by Mo. Mo catches the ball out there in the midfield in the 30. And he's still being tried to put down from the base of the scrum with the ruck. We've got Huey. Huey looks for support, offloads to Sharky. And Sharky is put down in the middle of the field there. Back to Aparama. Aparama out wide to... very good run here by the bro there. And a penalty here by the referee. And catching the Sea Eagles not retiring 10. Penalty clearance here by Puruata. Now it's back. They're back into the Ngatangiia 20. Big D. The massive hit up here. He's still going. And whoa, a massive hit up here by Big D. Taking up about 10 meters. He's just a few meters away from the try line. Trying to slow the play down there. Asking for guidance from the referee. Now it's back to Messine. Messine, Brendan goes for the decoy. Now it's back to Leo. They're sort of drifting back into the beyond the 10 meter. Now they're taking beyond the 10. Back to Leo in midfield. Alfie at halfway dummy. Now it's back to Crombie. Crombie pushes out, spins in the tackle twice. Now it's back to Messine. Messine gives it to Big D. Big D loses it. And loss of possession here. Back to Ngatangiia Matavera. And well, it's possession back to the Sea Eagles. And through their import player there, trying to make the 20. He's and a little bit of scuffle there in the middle. Some boys are trying to be referee out there. Yep, that's the way they play. There's no point in throwing fists around. And good on the boys there for trying to stop the fight there. Now that's what we want to see in Cook Islands Rugby League. None of the monkey business. And this player here tries in the slow-mo. He's been manhandled here by Tere and Alfie. Okay, and it's a penalty. The referee's called a penalty for the Sea Eagles. And having a word with Alfie. So referee has been Alfie. And wow, unfortunate here. Alfie has been sin bin, and that's a big loss for the Sharkies. One player down, and it's 30 points to 12 to the Sea Eagles. And we are 14 minutes away from full time. And the penalty clearance here by the Sea Eagles, tapped there beyond their 50. And now it's back to their storm barging number 12, second rower. And he stopped here on the 40 by Brendan, and a couple more of the Sharkies. Now regrouping, Sea Eagles to their big forward there in the middle. And he's been a hard man to stop right now. Only to be put down here by Big Mo. Sorry, Ngatangiia and Big D. Out wide. He skips out wide there. Number 12. Oh, some very good tight running here by the Sea Eagles. Especially by the same person here, number 12. He's taken up the ball for about 4 times in the last 30 seconds. Now they're skipping out wide. So they're locked forward. Now to the fullback. Fullback looks out wide. And the easy try here by Stormau. And stopping the Sharks in their way. And the Sea Eagles score an easy try here through Stormau. Now finally he scores a try. The referee allows it. It's now 34 points to 12 to the Sea Eagles. Some good play here by the Sea Eagles. They're doing the shadow running is very good, and they're pretty much standing the Sharks at the same time, and then scoring out wide there. Stormau runs in, scores a try, and the conversion is successful. Score now 36 to 12 to the Sea Eagles. It's the 67th minute. We're almost about into the last 10 minutes of this second half, and the Sea Eagles have pretty much won the game from here, unless the Sharks have some things up their sleeves, magical tricks up their sleeves. They're still going. Some swinging arms here from number 10. Here we go. This guy is a tough nut. Now some skipping run here from Ngatangiia, trying to make the 50. Get there, puts him down. Now it's back to my friend here, number 13. Oh, this guy is a workhorse. Very hard working runner. And well, they're appealing an elbow from Big D. Now it's back to Mr. Witcherman here. And he's been put down by Aparama. Now into the 30. Hey, oh. And a fumble here. Oh, fumble both plays. And it comes back to the Sharks again. Feed into the scrum there in the midfield on the 40. We've got the Sharks in possession of the ball. A slight fumble here by the first mistake here by this standoff. And he's a pretty good player. Small in size, but I tell you, he can move, and he's got the guts. Putting down those big fellas. Now Messine feeding the ball into the scrum. David goes out wide. Decides to go to the blind. And wow, he's hammered down there. Yep, referee penalizes that last tackler. He just went shouldered right into David there. Penalty clearance here by Leo. Here we go in the replay. David goes down, boof. Second elbow. Well, that's a very dangerous one. And a massive hit up here by Brendan. Referee calls for a penalty. Come on, big forwards. This is where you should be. Helping up Brendan. Ngatangiia decides to go for the first hit up. He takes up the first ball. Makes it to the 10. A few meters away from the base of the scrum. Aparama. Aparama to Leo. Leo skips it out wide. Back to the 10 to Big D. Big D drives his way forward, tries to make it into the 10. And the referee calls for a penalty. Penalty here for the Sharks. Despite Daniel going for a quick tap, he loses the ball on the way, and that was a very lucky move here because the referee did not take note of that play. He returned it back to the initial penalty. Now, what does the referee have here? It's a lost ball here by the Sharks. Yep, and possession of play back to the Ngatangiia Matavera Seagulls. A lost ball here by Franco. Unfortunate there. They're losing some balls here. Very simple play here, losing the ball, simple mistakes, and that's just unfortunate here. Now we're into the last 10 of the game. Ngatangiia with the ball in their 10. Oh, he's lost the ball. It's a count. And Messine loses the ball there on the 20. Despite that, it's back to possession for the Sharks. Feed on the 20 and in the opposition 20. Now it's back to David. David skips out wide and he's put down there. And we are into the last 10 minutes of this game. At dummy half, we've got Messine. Now it's back to Ngarima. Ngarima skipping over the tackle there. That's some clever tackle by Mr. Wichiman here. He's actually on the ground and trying to force the big forwards to go down onto him and eventually tripping over and losing the ball. Now they're switching out wide. Alfie. Was that Alfie who passes that ball out wide? And yes, it is Alfie. Passes out wide to Tere, scores out wide. Well done, Tere. Touchdown for the Sharks. It's 36 points to 16. And a good play here by Alfie from Ngarima to Alfie. Intercepted by Ngatangiia. Back to Alfie. Passes that out wide to Tere.
Go Sharky!
And all Tere had to do was catch the ball and muscle his way through one defender to score out wide. Leo with the conversion. And he strikes. Oh, that's unfortunate here. And, the scores still remain 36 to 16. And we're about 5 minutes away from full time. Now, both teams are pretty much buggered right now. The speed of the game is slowing down right now. Now, Big D put down on the 40. Then to Brendan from the base of the scrum. He's going up. Sorry, pretty much into the 40 there. And Brendan from there, Messine. Ngarima breaks the 40. And he decides to go for an offload. And, the Sharks have appealed. This guy, yep, he wasn't 10. He had not gone back. 10 and decided to catch the ball there. But it's a bit of a wishy-washy there. I think he had every right to play that ball. But until otherwise, now it's a mistake here on the Sharks. And oh no. Now we are nearing the last moments of the game, and you know, a lot of things creep into the last 5 minutes of the game as well. So the ball is exchanging hands every single minute of the last 5 minutes. Sharks on attack. Messine. Hands it over to Franco. Franco's put down in the middle of the field. From Franco, back to Messine again. He's given it to... Oh, that should have been a penalty here. He runs around his own... there it is. The referee has called. Yep. There is an infringement here on the Sharks. Penalty to the Ngatangiia Matavera Seagulls. Good clearance here by Mr. Witchman. On the 20. Gives it into the middle of the field. Say with the ball. Trying to break through. He's muscled down to the ground here by Kete and two others. Well done. Back to the control of the game. Now it's beyond the 30 right now. Good tackle here by Big D. Now back to the playmaker. And to the winger out wide. Shrugs off one. Now it's back to the playmaker. Still going. He's still going. And eventually he's put down here by Brendan. Good tackle here by Brendan. And with the support of Messine out wide there. Slowly getting up from the tackle. Whereas slowly counting down on the clock right now. He makes the 30. It's now into the Sharks 20-yard line. Slowly getting up to play the ball. They're spinning it out wide. From the playmaker, he's still going. He breaks the line. Wow, this guy has wheels. And look at that. From the middle of the field, he runs out wide, meets up with Stormau, passes the ball out, and Stormau scores his second for the game. Bumping the scores up to 40 points to Ngatangiia Eagles. Sea Eagles 40-16. There he goes. And this guy's got wheels. He doesn't hesitate. Once he gets his hands on the ball, he's out of there. Well done, and a score. And a try there by Stormau Rotoi. And there we go. The hooter has now sounded. It's the end of a 80-minute action-packed match between the Sea Eagles and the Aitutaki Sharks. I think this is a very impressive game by the Sharks. Despite some little errors there by the Sharks, they are able to, keep these Ngatangiia Eagles, Sea Eagles side. Despite them not losing any game at all, but the Sharks have put on some very good performance in this game. So it would be interesting to see the Sharks back at home next week against the defending champions, the Tupapa Panthers. So thank you very much for watching today's game as we await the conversion. And here we go. And the conversion goes up, 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 and it's floated inwards. And the conversion is unsuccessful. The score remains 40 points to 16 Sea Eagles. Congratulations, Sea Eagles. Thank you, Mr. Robinson, and to everybody out there watching. We'll see you back at Aitutaki. Aitutaki versus the champions, the defending champions, the Tupapa Panthers. From me to you, kia ora na ka kite.